V, if you want to come on down, give you a few minutes here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yeah, in case, yeah, Miles? You're Miles, right? Yes. Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, we met online. So for those of you, a little bit more background, thanks for that great introduction, Josh. I do teach, I make history videos, American history. So if you search up Mr. Beat, Mr. Beast will pop up, but you just scroll down a little bit, then you'll see my channel. And, you know, unbelievably, people watch my history videos for fun, to a point where I don't even, I used to teach in the classroom over in Kansas. I don't live in this district. I live over in the 1st district of Kansas, which is even bigger than the 6th district of Missouri, believe it or not. Geographically, yeah. More cows than humans, right? But anyway, I was teaching in the classroom, and I did so well on YouTube that now I do this full time, which is kind of crazy. Recently, I became a little disturbed with the direction our country was going, as many of you have been. You know, it's like authoritarianism is kind of bad. Maybe we should try to stop that. So I was like, hey, maybe instead of like, you know, teaching history, I should start to participate in history. And so I decided, well, what can I do? There was some people wanted me to run for office. And I was like, no, thanks. So thank you for doing this. It is not easy to do this. And so I, well, okay, I won't do that. What's the next best thing? I know, I'll just pick one thing I'm really passionate about, which is uncapping the house, which Josh already mentioned. And I'm going to do whatever I can to raise the awareness of this, okay? Some of you walked in tonight not knowing anything about this. Google it, and probably my name will pop up. That's how passionate I am about this. We shouldn't have only 435 representatives. Anyway, enough about that. Josh reached out to me when he found out that I'm endorsing people from all over the country who are running for Congress, who have already committed to uncapping the House if they get elected, which is pretty bold, frankly, because people in Congress right now, they don't really seem to be that interested. I've been writing my congressman, his name is Tracy Mann, for 106 days straight. Guess how many times he's got back to me? 1. Yeah. And the only reason why he got back to me because, frankly, I'm a micro celebrity, so I was like, I better shut this dude up, but I'm not shutting up. He is not for uncapping the House because people in Congress currently, they like power, they like the power they have, so why would they vote for something that reduces their own power? I get it. But people that are outside the system, like Josh, normal working people, you're an architect, right?
Correct.
Yeah, like have real jobs. This is the other thing I wanted to say. I won't talk too much longer. I'm so sorry. I know you said 3 to 5 minutes, but okay. Everybody who's approached me, who's on board for uncapping the House so far, every single one of them is part of the working class. They are ordinary people. They are outside the system, okay? They actually understand what it's like to go to the gas station and look at the gas price and be like, oh, this sucks. You know, they are not in the DC bubble. Every single one of them is reform-minded. And I say this like really attacking both of the major political parties, frankly. Many Democrats have not been happy with the establishment. There's too many Democrats in DC right now who's like, you know, they kind of seem conservative, honestly. They just like keep things going. We want to go back to how things were in 2016. Yeah. Dude, we're not going back to 2016, okay? We need change. We need reforms. Josh is actually for reforms. Reform, if you look it up in the dictionary, means change for the better. If you go to his website, he's got all kinds of ideas to change our country for the better. There's a lot of things that we want to change. We want to end gerrymandering. You know, we want to get rid of corporate welfare. We want a higher minimum wage. We want universal health care. Most of us do. I could go on and on and on, but the reason why I chose this thing is because every reform starts with this reform, because unless you get the right people in there, it's all a pipe dream. So that's why I've chosen to focus on that. You know, I encourage you to Google it, but regardless, I am deeply proud to be endorsing officially. He's one of my 30 4 people now running for Congress across the country. I'm proud to endorse you for Congress here in the 6th District, which, by the way, how long does it take you to drive from here in St. Joe to the other side of the district?
3 hours.
Oh, that's nothing. I got to drive 7 hours to the other end of my district. But still, it sucks, right? Like, that's ridiculous. One person, that Sam dude, he was in charge of this whole northern Missouri for that long. And thank goodness he's retiring, right? Term limits is another thing I think most people want. Term limits! Okay, yeah, no more career politicians. I'll stop blabbling here, but just please realize this is the time for change. You are living through a historical moment. And I say that as somebody who teaches history for a living. I'm not like, and you also have a homework assignment, me being a teacher. I said this last weekend because I drove up, me and my wife, I drive her 5 hours up to Iowa City. We drove all the way there to endorse somebody else because that's how passionate I am and that's how I feel like this is the moment. The rest of this decade is, people are going to look back on this time and realize, oh, that's when they saved the country. Whoa. So you need to go, you have homework. You need to go home tonight and you need to tell at least 2 people about Josh and his campaign. Share his website, just send a simple text. I know some of you are rolling your eyes at me right now. No, I will be holding you accountable. 2 people, okay? All right, thanks for listening to me. Thank you. Hey, appreciate it. An honor.
Awesome.